It is Monday, or do we call it my day? It is my day, once upon a time, my day. And our once upon a time, my day is about Leo and his education journey. Leo and his education journey. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a curious young boy named Leo. Leo was known for his adventurous spirit, always exploring the woods, climbing trees, and playing with the animals. He had a heart full of dreams, but often wondered why his parents and elders insisted on sending him to school when there were so many exciting things to do outside. One bright morning, Leo's father, a humble farmer, gave him a piece of advice. Leo, education is the key to unlocking your future. It will help you understand the world in ways you cannot imagine. But I don't want to sit in a classroom all day, Papa, Leo replied, frowning. I want to be free and explore the world. He continued. His father smiled gently and said, My son, I tell you, one day you will understand. Reluctantly, Leo agreed to go to school, but he often found himself daydreaming in class, longing for the freedom of the open fields. He didn't see the value in lessons his teachers shared, from reading stories to solving math problems. Instead, he thought the world was best understood by seeing firsthand. One day, a traveler passed through the village. He was a wise old man who had traveled to so many distant lands and seen many wondrous things. The villagers gathered around him to hear his tales. Leo, intrigued, joined the crowd. The traveler spoke of ancient cities, great inventions, and people who had built empires. His stories filled the villagers with awe. But Leo noticed something strange. While everyone else asked questions, Leo felt lost. He didn't understand many of the places and ideas the traveler spoke of. He was amazed by the stories, but he realized that there was much he didn't even know. After the crowd dispersed, Leo approached the traveler. How can I learn more about these places and ideas? He asked. The old man smiled. My son, the world is vast. You can explore it with your eyes, but to truly understand it, you must explore it with your mind. Knowledge is like a treasure chest, and books and lessons are the keys that unlock its secrets. Leo's heart sank a little. He knew what the traveler meant. His time at school had been more about passing the days than truly learning. How do I get this treasure? Leo asked eagerly. The traveler gave a knowing smile and said, My boy, by continuing your education, Don't just learn for the sake of passing tests. Learn because the world has so much to offer. Every book, every lesson is a door to a new adventure. From that day on, Leo took his studies seriously. He stopped looking at school as a chore and began to see it as a journey. Each lesson he learned was like discovering a new part of the world. He no longer daydreamed in class, but instead asked questions, read books, and sought to understand. The more he learned, the more he realized how much more there was to explore. Not just in the world, but in his own mind. Years later, Leo became one of the village's most respected and knowledgeable people. He traveled far and wide, not just with his feet, but with his understanding of the world. His heart still longed for adventure, but now he knew what true freedom. He knew that true freedom came with knowledge. And so Leo learned that education was not just about sitting in a classroom or passing exams. It was the key that opened doors to endless possibilities, to understanding and to discovering the wonders of the world. And he was a happy man, and very happy man. And he leaves us with something to take along with us this day and this week. And especially for our young sons and daughters, and especially those who think that doing other things apart from education is better. Dear our sons and daughters, it is good to do business. It is good to chase your talents, singing, football, dancing, whatever you want to do. It is good to do all that. But remember, education is the key to unlocking the world's wonders and building a better future. It empowers you to explore, to understand, and achieve your dreams. Dear young ones, never underestimate the power of learning. If you are to listen to me, I will tell you, be an eternal student. The more you read, the more you can't be ignored. With a book next to you, you will never be irrelevant at any one point. Bless you, our young ones. Twendeni shule. Thank you.